Hi, I'm Pati and welcome back to A Small Geeky Chica Figures. Today we're doing entry number 12 out of 145, Mr. Oikawa Toru number 563. Oikawa is from Haikyuu, just like Kageyama and Hinata, and he's also one of my earliest Nendoroids to get. I actually ordered him when I ordered Kageyama and Hinata, so they all came together, 3 in a little pack. And yeah, so I've had him for a really long time. So like the other Nendoroids you've seen so far, it's not going to be a fresh opening, but we're going to go over all of the little parts and the poses he can do. So let's take a look at this box. It's still in one of the older, bigger designs from the mid-2010s. I think I ordered him probably around 2015, received him somewhere around 2016. So he's definitely been in my collection for a long time. And as you can see, similar to Hinata and Kageyama, we have scenes of him with his volleyball ready to spike or set. Like many of the captains you'll see from the Haikyuu, their Nendoroids come with their jacket that they wear almost like a cape. And none of the other volleyball players have it, just the captains. So of course we have to have Oikawa with his kind of smug faces right there. You can see him holding the volleyball. You can see the back of his jacket. The arms of the jackets are movable, but he can't actually put it on. And then if you focus, we've got this cute little Oikawa face. We're like, haha, my bad. And then we have him doing one of his super serves right here. And yeah, some jump serve, and then that same face there. He's a super cute one, and I'm excited to get him out of this box. So let's go ahead and switch over to overhead. Now that we're in overhead, let's get this boy out of his box. So let's see, by this time, yep, I've already established the opening it from the bottom of my Nendoroid career. I don't open them from the top anymore. I think that was just the very first few ones I had. So plastic escaping. Here's Oikawa in his glory. Let's get him out of the blister. So just like Hinata and Kageyama's regular Nendoroid, he comes with a court stand, which is, I'd say, about double the size of a regular stand. He comes with his little helper to stand up. And pretty standard, his little booklet in both Japanese and English. So we can see here we have everything. He has his ball, his little effect for when he spikes it really hard or serves it really hard. His jacket, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra arms. 3 of them which come with different shoulders. And then 2 bent legs, his 3 faces, his main body, and then the little stand, and then the extra little stand parts that you can use with the ball and the explosion. And here it tells you how to add the jacket to Oikawa, and so it has its own little attachment right there, and then you attach the stand to it, the jacket, instead of directly to the Nendoroid. And then it also shows you how to add the ball to basically the explosion, and then how you add that into the other stand so you can have it floating on its own. So let's take a look at Oikawa. So here is Oikawa with one of his smug faces. As you can see, he's really cute. He's got his hair, his number 1, and focus. And then he has his 2... what are these, knee braces right there, looking really cute. Standard pose. Got one on his left, on his right, so it makes it a little easier to tell his legs apart compared to some other Nendoroids. Then he comes with these 2 other faces. With his just more standard face, just more of a pleasant smile, but he knows he's so cocky looking. And then oops, I made a bad kind of innocent face that'll get him a smack from Iwa-chan anyway. These are 2 really cute faces. And like I said, he has his very explosive serve that sometimes gives him a serving ace. Let's see if I can get this ball out of here. As you've seen me with Hinata and Kageyama, sometimes It's really hard to grab this ball and get it out of the spot. But like, it's very similar to the other two. He has his volleyball. It has a little hole from which you can put in the little stand to get it to float. And then it has one that's supposed to go right here on this side. Sorry, it's on this side. If you can focus. Don't focus on Oikawa, focus on my hand. There, right there, it has a little attachment. So you put that right here. And then there is another hole, right on this side. Right there, where you can attach the stand. So let's see. So if we focus, you would take this piece right there and just attach it in there. Get it really good in there, and then you can just put that in one of these spots. And then when you pose Oikawa, you can have him serving really strongly. No, I'm not going to do that right now. Let's take it off, put it right there. And then let's take a look at his hands. He's got all these attachments. He actually can hold the ball without needing to use another stand, if this will focus. As you can see, this hand has the little attachment piece right there. So we can take the ball. And then Oikawa, you add this to Oikawa, and he can actually hold the hand in his left hand. Let's see, where is the thumb? Isn't it? Yeah, he can hold it in his left hand like that. And you can actually just take, if you wanted to, you could take this hand and add it to any of your other Nendoroids. So you can help make Hinata and Kageyama and whoever else, where it matches the piece. You have them hold a volleyball, which can be really convenient when you're doing Nendoroid photography if you want to have someone else hold the ball. It's really easy to swap pieces between different Nendoroids. Some work better than others, but yeah. You can have Oikawa holding the volleyball. And let's see, what other hands does he have? So he has one that he uses for his scene where he is spiking the ball. So you would put it on his left hand, and then you would be able to pose it. When we focus, there we go. You'd be able to pose it like that and make it look like he's spiking the ball. Similarly, I believe this hand is when he's in the air, getting ready to serve the ball. So right here, he would have it in his hand right there, getting prepared, versus actually hitting it. And then you would have this arm is kind of, his fingers kind of out, like pointing to where he's gonna go for the ball. So it helps you make this pose right here. If we would have, yeah, so this pose right here, both those arms help set it up, and then you would give him the bent legs to make it seem like he's jumping in the air. And let's see. What's this hand for? Oh yeah, this hand is the hand that is when he has his silly face. You can have him actually like hold his face. Like right there. That hand for make this pose. But right now I want to actually make a different pose. So we're going to take off this arm and we're going to put this hand, which is the one that like is at his waist, so that he looks like this. Is staring at you cocky with the ball like you want to play a game of volleyball. Kind of mimicking this pose, but with the other cocky face. And then let's see if we can put his jacket, which can be a little challenging at times too. I think he could he could probably use it with these arms. Yeah, so now we've got Captain Oikawa here, ready for any match to take anyone on. And then for this, we would then use his stand to go into this little hole right here that you can see in his jacket right there. Bam. Go in there, go in there, go in there. Enough to hold him. Move this to the sides. And we'll just put him on the court. Just like that. And now he is ready. You can display the captain like that. Just careful, you could tell it spins if you don't get it in really well. But yeah, he would stand just like that. Seeing him from above. And then seeing him from the side. Woohoo! Captain Oikawa. And then, yeah, like I said, if you want to have him simulate that he's in the air, you would use these legs, which I'm not going to swap out today. Because I like the pose he is currently in. And then use all these pieces to then change. And we're going to keep him with that face. We're not going to put on the sillier faces. Or the more neutral face. But yeah, that is Oikawa joining the Haikyuu Nendoroids. Let's focus. Yeah. So that's Oikawa joining the Haikyuu Nendoroids, like I said. He's super cute. I really love him. He's fun to use. And he's the first captain that I have. And I think the first captain that came out, technically. So I'm pretty sure he's been re-released a couple of times. And he's also been released in a school uniform version, which I also have, which you'll also see at some point in this collection series. But for now, this is Oikawa number 563. And that's it for today. If you enjoyed today's video, I hope you consider giving us a like and maybe subscribing to continue watching all these Nendoroid Collection videos. I post every Friday either a Nendoroid Collection video or a blind box unboxing. So if you stick around and subscribe, you'll be able to see all of those every Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's it for today though. Hope to see you next time. Bye!